If your teammate stands up on this slide, you can jump onto those monkey bars to have an extraordinary view towards old toilets now tickets. Keep in mind this is CS2 beta and things can change, but here are 30 tricks that only work in CS2.
Let's get right into it.
A smoke plus nade combo to entry A on Mirage. Here enemies also push ramp, which is not a biggie as my body shots are often lethal. Woohoo! And now line up the AG to make the smoke disappear, plus a big boom. A CT guy just couldn't be prepared for that. Now a buggy spot and Anubis that lets you to spot middle in a weird way. Not the best angle, but still an angle. Next up, 3-man towers that I'm illustrating with gravity on, but you can do them in total with 4 guys. Run boost 1 guy on the top, and both of those 3-man towers should work mighty fine because of that AC thingy that holds the top guy from falling off. For sure a big surprise for short lads. On Dust 2, one can climb onto this edge in tunnels. It grants you with a hippie angle for upper and an angle for lower, although it should be more effective for the guys coming from B upper, since for them you're kinda in the sky. Alrighty, with one friend, you can jump spot here to spot for any CT side aggression. And with 2 friends, you can build a stronger tower to surprise pushing CTs from. When you are the AWP player window in B, currently you can deal nice damage kinda cross map for short. The angle is good enough to for sure hit at least someone if they're grouped up on the stairs. This sneaky corner has now objects here and it might make it feel like no one can hide here, so maybe people won't clear this corner, plus it can lead to something like this.
One more. Let's go.
Now variety of currently working positions on Ancient and Anubis. Meanwhile, let me talk about today's sponsor D-Market, a trading site with one of the lowest fees on the market. As of right now, they have a special offer where you only pay 2% sell fees for high demand items. Epic like this position. D-Market provides good amount of deposit plus withdrawing methods, and to treat my viewers who support me by not skipping ads, 100 new randomly picked users who are using my link will magically be getting a random $10 skin in their D-Market inventory. Keep your eye on that and happy trading. Next up, a bank truck flash. Because the post edge has been changed, you can now left click throw it at the shadows corner like that. It's audible plus visible, but since it pops in the air at the other side of the truck, it's still powerful as it gets loads of enemy side angles and is fairly safe to your own teammates, especially if they know what's coming. Super general. You can run boost onto this security cam position on Office. Yes, it's doable in CSGO as well, just CS2 provides you with an option to also get fully stuck here. It's a trap. We're gonna continue with the Trilux smoke plus nade combo in window. Both are left click throws. Pause for the exact lineups if needed. Here also an enemy threw an AG into the smoke, but you can witness that your own nade doesn't damage you, yet still does its work to the maximum. Most importantly, a kill on the board, and if I can do it, anyone can do it. At times, I randomly managed to solo climb onto my standing teammate. I don't know what is this feature about, and I couldn't consistently reproduce it either. In CSGO, this connector self-boost first jump was easier and the second one trickier. In CS2, it's vice versa. First jump harder, second one kinda impossible to fail. What's interesting here is that from the pipe position, you can now see B short, which in theory makes it great for T's to hold for any CT side aggression. Depending on the door and where the destroyer nade lands, doors can leave up parts of it that you could use for a couple of seconds for some extra cover. They don't necessarily block damage, but still the visual cover might trick people and set you up for an easy frag. Dropping a grenade is a bit different in CS2, which means you could fool some enemies with this fake flash move. But here's the secret, whatever real throw you do, grenade is spinning. If someone drops a nade, it doesn't spin. So if you see a rather still grenade coming towards you, don't try to dodge it. And if you want your dropped fake flash to be more effective, try to bounce it off from objects, as this makes it to spin/move more. Back to the classics, on Office you can molotov through the ceiling. Annoying as that, a 2-man tower at long, which is interesting because of the countless metal posts in front of you that could provide you some decent cover, but also of course ruin your own shooting lines, watch out. Now position at the shadow so they can't see you from doors and just loosely-goosely shoot this part of the wall to dominate people at lower tunnels. Here's the idea, you can figure out different angles yourself. The main point is that for now, you can potentially enter through this wall. Shift plus opposite key and silent drop from heaven feels now even easier. Overpasses pixel gap that can potentially help you to spot enemies if you use a zoom machine. This will 100% get fixed, but you saw it here first, only for a click at the like button as a return. In CS2, you can't survive the bomb explosion in Decon, although in CSGO, you survived with ridiculous 50 HP here. I'm glad that CS2 is more realistic. People saving their weapons in this pocket will be sad because smart guys can frag them without even seeing them, and I'm sad as well because majority of you can hit headshots in CS yet haven't had the aim to even for once hit that subscribe button. Please. You can solo jump onto sandbags at short, which means you technically won't be needing a third guy anymore to build this tower. And if you stand on this step, you can hold a powerful angle over the sandbags. Alrighty, this ancient door has a tiny gap and the receiving end will not like it at all. Now the next door we feature has always had some glass, so you could see through it. Not in CS2 though, someone could easily hide behind the door. Just a little wall hack type of bug after a top-notch KZ, and you can actually spot people boosted on this box, for example, one of the most common scenarios out on Office. Next up, a boost that helps you to see heaven on overpass. 2 sharp guys is everything required and the outcome angle is pretty neat. Smokes do have different starting colors depending on which side bought the smoke, but they also change color with time. If you can read those well, this is how you know how long smokes have been out there, and if they look kinda faded gray, you know they're about to expire. A cool corner pixel edge at A, crouch and hide, stand up plus rock and roll. This is how it goes here, an actual OP position, especially in pistol rounds. You can grenade from B to A banana. You can also wallbang default box. And here's a crazy angle that no one should be ready for at playground. It's 2023 baby, we can inspect the bomb and it even has a tricky rare animation. Since the animation change, some people have said that it takes longer to plant a bomb, which is not true though. One general trick when building 3-man towers, you should know that game tries to move the top guy out from the position by forcing them to move forward, so as a top player, keep holding shift since it makes you way slower and you won't be falling off that quickly. Ancient is currently offering this rather broken wallbang from T-spawn to deep middle. It kinda reminds me Cash, where you could get a similar wallbang entry like that, but my guess is sooner or later this one will be erased. Here are a couple of one-way smoke ideas that might be interesting to use at times. Obviously, there are loads of them out there on different maps. These are so-called Valorant type of one-ways, obvious AF, but they can be powerful tools to delay enemy, plus spice up the overall gameplay. All these bushes are currently not skyboxed, meaning that you can throw crazy nades like that both ways. It will change the meta quite a bit. I also came up with this early run boost molotov to stop B-rush with. Get in this corner on top of your friend, aim like shown, down from the fence at the wall line, run a bit and jump throw, boom. If you do it as quickly as Alexi switches teams, you should be able to block a monster rush.